Hello guys, my name is Manuel Akudolu. I want to say something very briefly before I end this video. Whenever we talk about education in Nigeria, most of people are not really understanding what we are talking about. I know a lot of people are questioning my mission, or rather my vision, when it comes to the educational sector. Most of them will always say that what I teach most times it discourages people from going to school. But that's not what I'm teaching. I think by special grace of God, I've been getting testimonials from people in school that have actually been applying most of the principles that I teach, you know, out there. But you know what? There's something about Nigerians. We don't really. I know it's very difficult for everybody to, adapt, to change to new things. It's very difficult. I will accept the fact I'm a human being. It's very difficult. But one thing with us Nigerians is just that we always find a way of settling for the less, as in settling for the things that we know that normally, for a civilized person, this will not be convenient for the person. But in Nigeria, we always find a way of settling for it, And I must tell the honest truth, everybody is not that way. There are people that have a vision for them to challenge the status quo, and this is one of my visions, to challenge the status quo, which is like the educational system. You know why? Because thousands and millions of people are wasting their potentials in Nigeria. I must tell you, I am one of them. The environment, the political system, the education system is even the worst. The education system is even the worst because this is where the mental terrorism is really occurring. People are wasting their lives in school in 21st century. As a matter of fact, things are changing very fast, but the educational system in Nigeria is not helping matters. The rate of unemployment in Nigeria is increasing drastically, but nothing is being done about it. Most lecturers will even settle for it. I want to congratulate most of the lecturers that have had their stories, how they were able to open up to kids, telling them that most of the things I teach in classroom does not really work. You understand? And I cannot keep on deceiving myself, collecting salaries, just trying to teach you guys what does not really work anymore. The world have changed. The world is changing. The world is still changing. And we need to adapt. We need to redefine a lot of things. And one of the things we need to redefine in Nigeria is our education system, our approach to education. Let me tell you the honest truth. Yes, going to school is cool. Going to school is very important. I advise people go to school. I advise everyone go to school. I advise even my siblings go to school. But you know what? While going to school, there is something we must pay attention to, and that thing is you. Yes, of course, you. Whenever you think of going to school to acquire certificates, let me tell you the honest truth, you're not focusing on yourself. You're just focusing on the paper that will likely not give you what you need. Go to school, but much more than that, discover yourself. This is one of the most important things. The education you receive, does it make you to think for yourself? Does it make you to prefer solutions on your own? Does it make you creative? Does it make you innovative? But let me tell you, the curriculum that you see used in systems, school system will call it curriculum. Most of the system will just call it maybe code of conduct. I don't know, whatever they call it, but what curriculum simply means is a code that has been designed to either develop or destroy people's life. And you can see in the school system, the curriculum is so obsolete that it does not really deliver what we need in 21st century. What are we telling ourselves? And let me tell you, esoteric truth that you are meant to know for you to get the deliverance that you need mentally is not common. Yes, we go to school, it's very common, it's traditional. Most of the things we do in society is very cool, it's very nice. I think our parents actually went there and they succeeded. I think I will go there and succeed too. Let me tell you, even if you go and succeed, millions of people that are wasted in Nigeria are much more than the negligible number that are actually paving way for themselves with those certificates you're actually talking about. Go to school, but much more than that, discover yourself. Just like with COVID-19. Most African countries have discovered the vaccine to COVID-19, but none of these elites will actually let us, enjoy the vaccine. They will just find a way of suppressing it and using media to just distort everything. You can see the viral video is going online. Most people that are actually taking the vaccine injections, most of them will just place bulb on their hand. They will discover that it's giving light. Most of them will just place their key, their phone, thing just magneting. These are most of the things we are actually challenging. Our education system has gone that wide too. You see in schools in Nigeria, the rate of poverty is increasing, and you think that the increment in poverty is because of lack of money or lack of fund in Nigeria. There's a lot of money here, but poverty is not dependent on how much you have in your hand. It's dependent on your mindset. And the mindset of Nigerians, the mindset of Africans have been distorted so much with curriculum, with school system that is not working, principles and things that are lie, that are not, the world is changing very fast. The world is changing very fast. We need to challenge the status quo. Yes, we need to challenge the status quo. Enough is enough. If you want to live a normal life, congratulations to you, live your normal life. Everybody must not take risk as we are taking the risk. But if you must get to the point whereby you can own your destiny in your hands, you just need to go out there and challenge most of the things that has been causing limitations to you. In my family, we have a lot of graduates, of course, and a lot of people might actually brag, yes, I'm a graduate, I am this, I am that. That's so cool. Actually, I thank God for that. That's so wonderful. But you know what? Me seeing them as graduates is not enough for me. When you're a graduate, and so what? And what's happening? And what's happening? You still behave like a pauper. Like there's nothing so inspiring about you. You just went to school to get a certificate and to answer a graduate so that everyone will celebrate you. No, we are no more in that word era. We are no more in that era anymore. We have gotten to a point whereby your results in life must, as a matter of fact, going to school, getting a certificate, it has been given our parents back in those years, what they needed. But now things have changed. So most of the times when I tell them these things you're actually celebrating, it's good for you to celebrate it. At the same time, we must tell ourselves the truth. It does not work anymore. There are more things for you to imbibe. You must be creative. You must be innovative. You must be a technocrat. You must actually command. God. You see, education is big. And whenever you think that education is limited to going to a school, getting certificates and passing exams, you're just deceiving yourself. Education is beyond that. You must accept this single truth. I know it's very difficult for us to accept the change, but you must accept it whether you like it or not. In the next 5 to 10 years, things will change. It will take a lot of people unaware. You will say that in Nigeria nothing is happening and all that stuff. I understand the fact that there are different dimensions to technology and how old technology can actually impact in third world countries. But aside from that, man, if you want to explore the real wealth of nations, you need to be very, very intentional about your education. I pity our Nigerian graduates. I pity them. The rate of unemployment is increasing day by day. And you think it's because there's no job. There are jobs. I must tell you, there are jobs. But what you are lacking are qualified workforce to take up the jobs. When I just try and discuss with human resource managers. Go to online, you see, companies are looking for people that are qualified. People are good in marketing. People are good in technology. People are good in so many areas, in so many sectors that are coming up. But is our school system teaching us those things? The answer is no. And how and when will we continue to depend on a system that has failed you and I? Go to school, but while going to school, disrupt the status quo. The system is no more friendly. You must try to survive. The greatest in the jungle is not the strongest, is not the mightiest, is not the biggest or the smallest. They are the people that have the capacity to adapt to changes. Changes are very difficult, but are you willing to challenge the status quo and adapt to what's really happening? Education has been redefined. Have you registered for our Zoom meeting? Education and entrepreneurship in the thought and tech world. Have you registered? You need to listen to Enebong Ephraim and one of my friend Okechukwu. These guys are badass. They are badass when it comes to these issues we're about to discuss on the 25th of July 2021, which is this month. Try and register. There are a lot for you to know. The world is changing. Nobody will place the truth that you are seeking for to you. You must strive for it. Education is your right, and you must go after it. It's a war. It's a battlefield. I wish you guys all the best, and all to all Nigerians that are out there working very hard. I just want to wish you guys all the best. It's not easy. But if you must conquer, try to find the loopholes and start, fixing them. And one of them is for you to fix your education. Your education has become personal. Take it to heart, work for it, and pursue it to your life. Thank you very much. My name is Maurice Emmanuel Kudos. Follow me on my Instagram, emma.kudos. Follow me on my YouTube, channel, Emmanuel Osiakdo. Thank you very much. I love you guys. And I need to survive. Bye.